right, do you want to pray or you want me to pray? Self-control.
Is to be strong.
Strong? How can you show self-control? It's always good to think before we do things, right? Sometimes I'm so angry and I just want to punch the wall. But I say, no, I'm not going to punch the wall. Because I'll make a hole in the wall and then we'll fix it, right? Self-control. And that shows what? Strength. We just finished our first day of homeschool this week. I don't know why my camera does not want to focus on my face. It's making it so dark. And we do homeschool Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. When it comes to like our book work and reading and things like that, it usually takes us about an hour to 2 hours to get through that. Sometimes it's very broken up. Sometimes we're able to do it very quickly. Every day looks totally different. Today we actually started a little bit later because Riggs had a later nap. So I usually will start homeschool whenever he goes down for his first nap. Typically that's around 10, but today it wasn't until almost 12 because he woke up super early this morning and then wanted to go down for his first nap pretty early before we had eaten breakfast and all that. I think you can see me a bit better if I have it at this angle, so we're gonna try that again. But trying to eat a rock. But I got a question about why we chose to homeschool. I never thought that I was going to be the mom to homeschool. School was actually pretty hard for me. I really just didn't think I was smart. But now that I'm older and I'm wiser, I realize it wasn't me. I just didn't learn the way that the school was designed. What I don't love about school is that either your kid has to figure out how to learn a certain way or you're gonna get left behind. I do feel like schools are trying to get better at this, but there's just no way that every child is going to get the proper attention that they need. I was always one of those kids that it just took me a lot longer to process, and now I understand that is because I have very bad ADD and it's very hard for me to concentrate on something, but once I'm able to get it, I get it. Now I understand that as an adult, but as a child, I just thought I was dumb. Truly, I just thought I was stupid. I didn't understand why every kid would get it and I wouldn't. And that's why I never thought I could be a homeschool mom, because I was like, no way, I'm not smart enough. And God is so good. He is using that time in my life to teach me humility, to teach me patience, and he uses our weaknesses to show his strength. So if you're someone that is wanting to homeschool, but you don't feel like you're smart enough, good enough, patient enough, whatever it is, honestly, the key to homeschooling is just to have determination and to choose to do it every single day, because God will carry you through it. You don't need to worry, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, because he is going to be able to show his strength through your weaknesses. Do I think homeschooling is for every family? No, I don't. You just have to pray about what is right for your family, what is right for your kids, and God will make that very clear. He will give you wisdom in that. But I love homeschooling because, for one, I love how flexible we can be with our schedule. I am a type B person, and so schedules and appointments and things like that are just not my forte. I am very much just like a little bit spontaneous, and homeschooling very much fits that lifestyle. We can start it at whatever time of day works best for us. We can do it one day and not this day, and it's just very, very flexible, which I love. I love that I'm able to customize learning for the needs of my children, whatever that may be for them. So instead of having them have to figure out a certain learning style, I'm able to switch up the learning style based on their needs. I want my kids to enjoy school and enjoy learning. Maybe they won't enjoy all aspects of it, and that's just life, you know, but I want them to love to learn, you know? School is a lot of fluff time. Like, we're able to get through a full day of school in, like I said, 1 to 2 hours. Then the rest of the day is playing instead of just sitting at a desk all day and just learning more everyday skills than what school teaches you, like doing the dishes or helping me cook, laundry, doing things outside, just everyday things that they will need to know. And I just love that we get to just do what we want, you know? Like, if we need to focus more on this subject today, we can do that. Oh, there goes the AC. I just wanted to say, I don't blame the schools itself that I went to. I went to wonderful schools growing up. I was very blessed with the type of education I got, especially the fact that I went to Christian schools my whole life, and I just learned so much about the Bible and theology, and I'm just very, very thankful for that. And it's not like my teachers didn't care that I wasn't getting it, but I was shy, you know, like when you're not understanding in something and your classmates are understanding it, you don't want to be like, oh, I still don't get it, because it's embarrassing for one. And also you just feel like a burden. And so that's how I would feel. I would just feel like a burden if I wasn't understanding something and everyone else was. And so I would just kind of pretend like I did get it, but really I didn't. And so that's kind of how I would get left behind. So I wouldn't say it's really the school's fault. It's definitely on myself too, because I didn't speak up and say, because I know if I would have spoken up and be like, I don't get it, I would have teachers be like, that would work with me. And most kids aren't going to speak up. They're not going to say, I don't understand this, when everyone else is understanding it. And that's just another reason why I love homeschooling, because the fact that you can cater it to your child and they don't need to feel like a burden, or they don't feel dumb that they're not understanding it, because they're not comparing themselves to everyone else in the class. I just wanted to clarify that more, that I'm not blaming it on the schools that I went to. It was more so the fact that I was in a classroom with a bunch of other kids my age doing the same exact thing that I was doing. So it was constantly just comparing myself to other kids. And with homeschooling, you don't have that pressure, which I love that. That's going to wrap up today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, but if you guys have more suggestions for future videos, definitely leave it in the comments below. Love to hear your guys' ideas, but again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.